Senate will come to order. Mr. Carpenter, please call the roll.
Senators Aguilar, Baumgardner, Cook, Coram, Court, Crowder, Donovan, Finberg, Fields, Garcia, Gardner, Guzman, Hill, Holbert, John, Jones, Kagan, Kafalis, Kerr, Lambert, Lundberg, Marble, Martinez-Humenic, Merrifield, Moreno, Neville, Priola, Scott, Smallwood, Sonnenberg, Tate, Todd, Williams, Zinzinger. Mr. President.
Here. With 34 present, 0 absent, 1 excused, we have a quorum. Senator Zenzinger. Senator Zenzinger. Please come and lead us in the pledge.
Colleagues and guests, can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the journal. Senator Kagan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the reading of the journal of Tuesday, March the 6th, 2018 be dispensed with, and that we approve the journal as adjusted and corrected by the Secretary.
You have heard the motion. Is there any objection? Seeing none, the motion is adopted. The House has requested a conference committee on House Bill 1171, sponsored in the Senate by Senator Lundberg. The President appoints Senator Lundberg chair and Senators Lambert and Moreno. Committee reports.
March 7th, 2018, Committee on Appropriations, after consideration of the merits committee, recommends following Senate Bill 1 be amended as follows. As submitted before committee to hold the favorable recommendation.
Senate Services.
Correctly revised, House Bill 1005, 1032, 1051, 1052, 1073, 1095, and 1183. Correctly enrolled, Senate Bill 20, 36, 46, 91, 92, 93, 94, 96, 100, 101, 103, and 164.
Message from the House.
The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to revised statutes. House Bill 1238, 1099. The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to revised statutes. House Bill 1151, 1199, 1253. Amended as printed in the House Journal March 5th, 2018. The House has passed on third reading and returns herewith. Senate Bill 103, 20, 91, 92, 93, 94, 96, 164, 101, 146. The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to revised statutes. Senate Bill 60, 69. Amended as printed in the House Journal March 5th, 2018. The House has voted to concur in Senate amendments to House Bill 1023, 1028, 1086, and 1140, and has repassed the bills as so amended. The House has voted not to concur in the Senate amendments to House Bill 1171 and requests that a conference committee be appointed. The Speaker has appointed Representatives Hamner, Chairman Young, and Rankin as House conferees on the first conference committee on House Bill 1171. The bill is transmitted herewith.
Message from the Reviser.
We herewith transmit without comment House Bill 1099 and 1238 without comment as amended House Bill 1151, 1199, 1253 without comment as amended Senate Bill 60 and 69.
Introduction of resolutions. Mr. Carpenter, would you please read the title of the Senate Resolution 2?
Senate Resolution 2 by Senators Holbert and Guzman concerning changes to the Senate rules regarding delivery of committee of reference reports to the Secretary of the Senate and the deadline for the introduction of resolutions.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over Senate Resolution 2 until Monday, March 12th. Monday, March 12th.
The motion is to lay over Senate Resolution 2 until Monday, March 12th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, and that will lay over. Third reading of bills consent calendar. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over the third reading of bills consent calendar until Thursday, March 8th.
Motion is to lay over the third reading of bills consent calendar till Thursday, March 8th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, and that will lay over. Third reading of bills calendar. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over the third reading of bills calendar until Thursday, March 8th.
Motion is to lay over the third reading of bills calendar until Thursday, March 8th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, and that will lay over. Signing of bills.
The President to sign House Bill 1010, 1024, 1026, 1048, and 1105.
Announcements. Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Mr. President. Pursuant to Rule 38 of the Joint Rules of the Senate and the House of Representatives, the General Assembly has in place a workplace harassment policy that is binding on all members of the General Assembly. Pursuant to this workplace harassment policy, after a formal complaint has been made, the contact person with whom a complaint is filed may, at the contact person's discretion, elect to use an independent third party to investigate the complaint. The Secretary of the Senate, acting under her authority, selected Employers Counsel to investigate the complaint against the senator from northwestern Colorado. The Employers Counsel concluded that the complaint was credible and that the senator from northwestern Colorado, more likely than not, grabbed and slapped the victim on several occasions during the 2016 legislative session. Since that time, 2 more complaints have been filed and are being investigated. On February 12, 2018, a female victim alleges that the senator from northwestern Colorado made an inappropriate sexual comment to her and on a separate occasion pressured her to drink with him in his office. On February 22, 2018, a nonpartisan Senate staff member filed a complaint that the senator from northwestern Colorado created an offensive workplace by repeatedly giving a female staffer unwanted attention. The male nonpartisan staff member, who asked to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation, said that when the senator from northwestern Colorado entered the room where they worked, it felt negative and disruptive and made others uncomfortable and impeded his ability to do his job. For this reason, we, the members of the Senate Democratic Caucus, ask that the Senate resolution we prepared and submitted for introduction on February 13, 2018, entitled Concerning the Expulsion of the Senator from Northwestern Colorado for Sexual Harassment of a Legislative Employee, be promptly introduced and brought to the floor of the Senate for debate. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any further announcements? Senator Sonnenberg.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ag will meet at 11:30. At 11:30, we'll see you in Ag Committee.
Senator Todd.
Thank you, Mr. President. And as we all received a wonderful little portfolio from Metro State University and the Roadrunners, want to encourage everyone to attend the Spring Hill Suites on the Metro campus, Aurora campus, this evening at 5:30. It's a great opportunity to learn about their hospitality program and many of the programs that Metro State offers. So again, thank you, Metro State, for this wonderful little booklet, and we look forward to hearing and learning more about the wonderful programs that are offered to students in Colorado. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Smallwood.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I'd like to remind you that the Colorado Association of Health Underwriters will be around the Capitol and providing lunch today also over in History, Colorado. So for those of you that didn't receive information, you can come chat with me or see any of your local health insurance underwriter around the Capitol. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Tate.
Thank you, Mr. President. Also, we have another organization hosting lunch. The Colorado Bankers Association is hosting lunch today as well, I believe at History Colorado. Thank you.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, we will have bills to read over later today. You will not need to be here, but of course you are welcome. Mr. President, I move the Senate recess until 1:30 p.m. today.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Withdraw that motion at your request. I move the Senate stand in recess until noon today.
Thank you, Mr. Majority Leader. The motion before us is to recess until noon today. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, and the Senate will stand in recess until noon today.